Hey NBA 2K MyLeague fans, I am back with another NBA 2K MyLeague Expansion Series video with those Cincinnati Lions. In this video, we're going to witness one of the all-time great scoring performances in NBA history as I got highlights of a game with the Detroit Pistons led by Omari Swift. So we're going to check out the highlights of that incredible performance. I've also got Players of the Week. I may have also spotted first signs of the virus in our NBA 2K MyLeague. I was surprised to see that as well. We're going to get you caught up on the trade that happened and also some of the scores from our other games since the last time we checked in to let you know what's been going on. If you're new to the channel, I'm Coach 2K. If you love my league, you're going to want to subscribe and click the bell to get notified whenever I upload anything new so you don't miss a single NBA 2K video I put out. I got tons of my league content, including this series, and I'll put a link in the corner to my NBA 2K MyLeague training video so you can check that out. All right, Players of the Week last week in the Eastern Conference, Omari Swift, and in the West, Raheem Dorsey. Both these players have won the award before this season. Both are very good players. We're going to see Omari Swift later in the video, like I mentioned up front. You know, some of the stats here from Omari Swift. You can see he's not only a good rebounder, he's also a good scorer. I mean, look at some of those rebounds. 20 points, 20 rebounds, 25 rebounds. I mean, the guy can put up the stats. They go 2-2 on the week. Raheem Dorsey, his team wouldn't fare as well, although he had some pretty good stats. His team lost all 4 games. Probably should just automatically disqualify you from Player of the Week if you don't win any games. But that's just my opinion. I'm not sure how you guys feel about it. Transaction-wise, there were a couple other trades in the league. Bimbo Siakam and Alec Gajic, both international players, both veterans. That was probably the most important trade. There was another trade too, but this one was between 2 82 rated players. Bimbo from the Congo, 6'10" center, an elite Hall of Fame badge, rim protector. And so I assume that's why they picked him up, because he's a good rebounder, not too big of a scorer, but averages almost 2 blocks per game. And so he is now on the Houston Rockets as the Trailblazers dealt him away to pick up Gajic. Gajic's a good point guard, 82 rated overall from Latvia, pick and roll maestro. Pretty good size for a point guard compared to what we have. It'd be nice to have him on our team. And statistically, he's averaging double figures, over 8 assists a game, which is probably top 10. I didn't check. I know the top assist getter is about 9.8 assists per game, and that was, I think, Jennings from the Heat. So he's got to be up there in terms of assists. And the trade rumors are still circulating. Nothing really big. These guys are all lower rated players that we're seeing kind of in the trade rumor mill. And as we get closer to the trade deadline, we'll kind of take a look and see if there's anything we want to do. After we faced the Knicks, we went to Cleveland, tried to get closer to 500, but we ran into a really tough Cleveland team, and we just could not win. They beat us 117-107. Frank Neely, 72 rated point guard from Wake Forest, he put up 27 points. As you know, if you've been watching my series, we have a tough time containing point guards. But their best player, Freeman Gentry, he got 22 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists, and 6 steals. 6'7" shooting guard from Indiana, 85 rated overall. He is a really good player. Somebody who in the offseason we might look if we can't get Danley. And then there, of course, is Duop Baku at 18 points, 14 rebounds, and 6 blocks. He's the 7'7" Kenyan rim protector with the Hall of Fame rim protector badge, 80 rated overall. I'll put a link in the corner to the first time we saw Duop Baku, so you can get a look at him if you want to a little later on. On our side, Zeng had 38 points. He was 16-30 from the field. Pretty good night for Zeng. Pack had 23, but again, they held off every run in that game, and we just could not get to the point where we had a chance to win that one. After that, Chicago visited us, and we lost that one too. We got pounded by 50 as they beat us 137-87. Stackhouse had 20 for us. as we just, I don't know, it was our 5th game in 7 days, or I just wasn't very sharp, or what happened, but probably a combination of everything. They were led by Rayshon Oden, the human highlight film. I'll put a link in the corner to a video showing him off, and he's the 6'9", 93 rated overall small forward from UNLV, and he's got some Hall of Fame badges. The guy is a monster. He is. He's leading the league in scoring still, 27.6 points per game, and he's averaging a double-double, getting 11 boards per game as well. And he was just too much for us. We could not win that game. All right, so now we're going to Detroit. They got some good players. One of them is Clay Parrish, 6'5", shooting guard, 82 rated overall from North Carolina State. And he is a pretty good shooting guard. Look at some of his stats the last 4 games. You can see he's got double figures in points the last 3 games. And then you got Omari Swift, who we kind of already talked about, but looking at him a little bit closer, he is an undersized center, 6'9", 88 rated overall from Georgia Tech, but he's got some Hall of Fame badges. Look at some of his production here, point-wise. I mean, he can score and he can rebound. I mean, look at that, 20 rebounds, 25 rebounds. And I've been watching his stats. I've been wondering how he'll play. Now, Omari Swift, right now he's 3rd in the league in rebounding. He's probably number 1 in the league in offensive rebounds at 11 offensive rebounds per game. But he can hurt you on both ends of the floor. You can see here back against Orlando, he had 28 points, 25 rebounds. They beat the Magic. And then they lost to the Heat. He got another 25 rebound performance in a close game there. And he had several rebounding performances where he had 23 rebounds. Here he had a stretch where he had 22, 23, and 23 back in earlier in the season. So the guy is he's a monster too, just like Oden is. Now Grant Ory's at point guard, 81 rated overall. Always tough for us to stop point guards. This guy's 6'1" from Florida. Probably no doubt he's going to get double figures against us. We'll see. Since he's been averaging that the last 4 games anyway. All right, so let's get into some highlights here. Is Omari Swift, 18.5 points a game, 15.1 rebounds. Zeng averaging 17.7 points a game, 44% from the field. As we go to Little Caesars Arena in Detroit. And I forgot to mention, Billups came back from his injury, and he's back in the starting lineup, which is awesome. It's good to have Billups back. And watch here, see old Gallagher here in the background. He's going to sneeze. I think he's catching the virus. What do you guys think? And we get started here with Zeng as he gets the 3 off the quick Knicks play. And they got alley-oop to Omari Swift. And Omari Swift showing he's got some athletic ability right from the very beginning. As the game gets off started here pretty tight, and we see Zeng get inside with the right hand, keep us in the game 5-all. You can look at that. I can't tell. That's Parrish. He beats us off the dribble, and there's no match there. Zeng scores again on the other end. Here he's going to score again as he eludes the guy trying to block, and here he is out in the fast break. We couldn't get stopped at the 3-point line, but he knocks down the long 2. And on the defensive end, Zeng's kind of a liability here. You can see I like the the computer there with the patience, playing well. Zeng again cutting to the basket. He's going to score another 2 to put us up by 1. And Zeng, I don't think he's missed a shot yet in the first quarter. Here Ori with a nice 3 off the screen, catches us going under the screen. And Ori again inside. Gives them a 2-point lead, but we're going to find Zeng again. He's going to lay it off the glass, another layup as they take it inside, and Swift puts it in. He's telling everybody, hey, be quiet. We got this. We got this. You see Zeng with another lay-in. This time, Billups, he gets hammered. It's a flagrant foul by Swift, and you can see Billups leading the league there in field goal percentage at 65% a game. So Billups going to go to the line and take the flagrant foul shot. He knocks it down, gives us a 3-point lead, and you can see Red there. Red was a pretty good player. We didn't really highlight him before the game. And that's Forte scoring to give them a 1-point lead. Here's Zeng take him to the basket. He's going to take it in. He's going to get hammered, and he'll miss the shot and get one of the free throws. And it's a 23-point tie game as they get it inside to Harris. Harris knocks it off the glass. We find Zeng inside again. He is just getting free for all kinds of easy shots underneath for some reason. And so we get this time, they finally took Zeng out. Now we got Jonathan Myers, who's doing a poor job on defense here as they score. We find another mismatch inside, as we like to do. But look at that. They blocked it, and they get out in the fast break. And nice move here. And they didn't get the basket, though. We're able to play good D on the other end, and we take it the other direction. We're going to find Bonzi Harris cutting to the basket. He's going to get this slam dunk. So we turn the block in our favor as we stop him on the other end and get the slam dunk on our side. So here they got a nice spin move by Ori there as he gets to the basket and pulls them within 5. Ori again. Oh, this is one of those plays where we just can't get the rebound, and he just standing in the circle there as Ori finally knocks down the 3 as we give up 18 offensive rebounds there. And here we find Frazier inside against Ori. Ori is no match against the 7-footer. I think Frazier is 7 feet tall. Look at that. Myers is all over Ori, and he still knocks it down. And inside we find Jonathan Myers. He does the turnaround. Hook shot. Nice job by Myers. And so trying to play some defense. Oh, look at that. Alley-oop to Omari Swift. Nice play by the CPU as Calvin Hood gets to the basket and scores. Swift with the turnaround, showing he's got some offensive skills. Nice play here as we get it to Giffey, who avoids the block, gets the nice lay-in. And we're up 4 here midway through the second, and we find Pack. He kisses it off the glass to give us a 6-point lead. And Ori again with another 3. That guy is playing pretty well as we find Calvin Hood cutting backdoor, and he gets the wide open layup inside the paint. Something we like to do is get inside at the rim to score. There, Omari Swift, Giffey plays some really good defense, and we're going to find Pack here as he gets control of the ball. He lays it in, and he gets the foul, and puts us up by 7 here. He has a chance to put us up by 8, and he does. Nice job by Pack. Here we get into the fast break. We're going to find Zeng in the corner. He's going to launch the 3, and nothing but net here. Now we're up by 11, and we get killed going under the screen again as they hit a 3. And look at that. Zeng with another 3, and we're up by now 57-48. Nice play here. Is probably one of the prettiest plays I've seen there as we played that pick and roll bad, and they really made us pay with the lob to the basket there. Zeng scores again on the lay-in. Look at this nice play by Zeng, and Zeng is putting up the points, man. He's putting up the points, and is this red? No, it's Ori again going to the basket. Our defense, there's Zeng getting him on the other end again. Way to go, Zeng, man. It's crazy as Skinner gets the wide open dunk inside. He gets a foul. You can't hear the crowd. He's asking for some more noise. And he converts the M1. Nice play here as Zeng finds Calvin Hood for the 3, but he doesn't hit it. And Zeng is there for the putback. And Zeng is all over the place, helping the team out here. Nice backdoor cut there by the CPU with O'Gallagher. And watch Zeng here as he goes to the line, takes some contact, and scores yet again as we are up by 8. And this time Parrish scores on the 3 with a nice down screen. Oh, look at this nice play by Zeng as he finds Melly in the corner. Melly hits the 3, and still only up by 8. And they've cut it to 6 here at the end of the first half. You can see Zeng taking his time, getting his feet set. And he knocked down another 3 in the first half, and we would be ahead 71-62 at the half. But look at Zeng, man, 37 points in the first half. 37. And That's just a drop in the bucket here. Zeng goes to the basket to start the second half. He gets fouled and he hits the first one. And the second one knocks it down too. And now we got a double-digit lead. But Ori with a step back knocks down another three there to bring them closer. And Zeng once again gets behind the defense for a wide open layup. Here he just forces his way to the basket, scores again, and he is unstoppable. Look at that, another alley-oop to Omari Swift. Check out the alley-oop here. Athletic play by the Pistons. Had a few of those in this game. And Swift scores again. But Zeng could have passed it there. But he says, I'm hot. I'm going to take it. But he gets fouled. Only hits one of them, though, as they get out on the break again. And Parrish knocks down another three for the Pistons to keep them within 6. You can see Myers with the leaner there going into the paint. And that's Swift again getting to the basket, showing I got some scoring ability. And inside with Jonathan Myers, cutting baseline. Look at this. Nice play by Calvin Hood. Calvin Hood would have an awesome night. We're looking at his stats after the game as we get our wires crossed. And they shoot a three, and they got Bonzi Harris off of his feet. I'm not controlling him. Look at that. They fouled him on the three-point attempt, something you don't see very often. But he missed the first one, and he knocked down the second two. And I had to put that in there so you guys could see. As Giffey finds Bonzi Harris wide open underneath. And now it gives us a 10-point lead again. And on the other end, Forte scores. Pistons getting out in the break. And we block the dunk attempt. And we get out in transition. And Frazier with the lay-in. I thought it was going to get blocked. Didn't think we were going to be able to get the shot there. As Giffey, no defensive ability, gives up the mid-range jumper. And on the other end, though, he says, hey, they're not going to play any defense either. I can score too. So Giffey always surprises me. Look at that play by Myers. He misses it. But Giffey, with the hustle rebound, does a good job with the putback. And this one, he gets a block. Nice job by Giffey as he's shining during this stretch of play. And Frazier with another lay-in on the break as the big man is running the lane. And I was surprised that fell. I thought maybe it might drop out. Nice play here as they find, I think, Parrish again in the corner. This time Melly with the dunk off the screen. He gets fouled. He's going to go to the line. He's like, hey, guys, I can't hear you either. And he scores the N1. Then we find Zeng again inside off of the cut to the basket. And Zeng's going to take it baseline and find out he can't be stopped there either. Ori can't play any defense. And look at that dunk by Zeng on the fast break. As Zeng shows off some athletic ability you don't see very often. Here we're going to see him again cutting back door with another slam dunk. I keep thinking he's going to be exhausted when the game is over. And I'll have to send him out the next game. And Myers there's our lockdown defender, but can't seem to stop him. There's Zeng again with another layup as we are in the fourth quarter now as Myers finds him. And he does a nice job with the left hand. Nice three here. Oh, he didn't take the three. He faked it. He went in for the slam. Is he going to take the three this time? Yeah, he is. Can he knock it down? He does. And now we are in control, up by 17 as Stackhouse in the break gets the lay-in. And, we get the steal. Pack is going to find Zeng. Zeng gets out in the open court and outruns everybody for another easy dunk. Look at the team, man. Everybody's like pumped up. Omari Swift with a nice dunk as he cuts back door and he gets the pass. His Hall of Fame CPU finds him. Another dunk there. I think that one's by Skinner, but we're still up by 17 as Zeng goes to the basket. Nobody there, and he dunks it. And he just keeps putting the points on the board. Is incredible. Here's another one. Another dunk by Zeng as we are up by 19 now. And Calvin Hood pumped up as well. You see another dunk by Zeng. I just can't believe it. And we're going to get him. Oh, he didn't dunk it this time. He just hit it off the glass. the short mid-range jumper. We're going to find him inside again. Another dunk as he keeps running the corner there to get that. This time he's going to take it in. He misses it, and they get the rebound, and Zeng finds the loose ball. He scores. He puts it in, and he goes to the line to convert another free throw opportunity. And another one off the glass puts us up by 20 here. As Zeng finds out there's nobody in the paint, he says, another dunk. I'm just going to take it. And find him once again inside. As you can see, the crowd is even appreciating his performance as Zeng is saluting the crowd. And so that was pretty cool here. Zeng gets inside. Another layup as we've just running away with it now. Zeng with another tough shot. Gets it to go. And what are we up by 25 now? Look at the team, man. They're all like, this is incredible. And everybody's like, they actually subbed him out, but I had to put him back in to see how many he could get. And he immediately gets a steal and he gets a foul. He's going to go to the free throw line. And he can only hit the first one. He misses the second one. We'll find him again for another one as he uses the right hand again to end the game as we would win 147 to 123. We'd shoot an incredible 66%. Man, that is just, what a performance by Zeng here as we look at his stats here in just a minute. As we did a good job against the Pistons. They played well, and we still gave up 123 points, but 147 for us is pretty crazy. Clay Parrish with 27 points, 12 assists, 4 for 11 from 3. And Omari Swift had 24. We held him to 9 rebounds, which is pretty good. Ori had 23 points, 3 of 4 from 3. They were killing us for 3. We had 41 points in the fourth quarter. And look at this. Zeng had 87 points in the game. He was 38 of 56, 5 of 9 from 3. After the game, the Hall of Fame CPU sent me a message, called me trash, and said that they wanted to play me again, that they beat me next time, no problem. So, I couldn't believe it. 87 points. And look at Hood. He had 23 assists. Zeng, second on the all-time game scoring list. 87 behind Wilt Chamberlin. I still missed 20 shots. I still think I could have got close to 100 if I'd been a little pickier. Zeng leads the league in NBA history at 38 field goals per game. Unbelievable, beating Wilt Chamberlain's record that's been there forever. Calvin Hood set a franchise record, 23 assists in the game. What a performance by Calvin Hood, as a lot of those assists went to Zeng. Alright guys, let me know what you think in the comments of the game. That was a crazy one. I had to milk it for everything it was worth and post it so we could all see it and memorialize such a great performance. Alright, you can see we're then still below 500 and a game and a half back of the ace spot. So, alright guys, I'm Coach 2K. I'll see you on the court in the next video. Stay healthy.